Hey, James here with Make It Happen Greenhouse. And I thought I was done with the greenhouse exterior. Then it rained and I'm like, oh, we have to test the roof and make sure it doesn't leak and all that. And lo and behold, it held up pretty well. But then what I realized when I went outside was we got quite a bit of erosion running off the roof, and I forgot about gutters. So the project today is to figure out how to put up some type of mini gutter. I don't want a full-blown house gutter. Those are kind of ugly and would really dominate the front of this. So I've been looking for something low profile but can still handle the little bit of water that runs off the top of this. And I found these flashings at Menards and I think they'll work. So I'll put some flat flashing underneath these 2x4s, and then I'll put these little mini gutters over top. We'll see how it works. When I'm done, I'll get some photos or some video for you. All right, I'm back. I'll show you what happened with the gutters. So as you remember, I had went to Menards and found some flashing that would work for this, creating some mini gutters. So I went ahead and installed them. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but I think it's gonna work. So let me show you what I got going here. So you could see as we look down the line here, I have that new flashing installed. And then there's some joints here. I'm gonna clean these up just a little bit, but I wanted to get the video out so to show you what happened. And this is the high side. So good news is I went and leveled this. The roof's almost perfectly level. I couldn't believe it. So I thought there'd be some settling and stuff, but there hasn't been. So here I just used a little piece of flashing and some caulk and closed off the end. So this is going to be the high side. When the water comes down, it should flow all the way down to this other end. I have a leak here. I caulked it a little, but I put water in to test it a little too soon. So I'm going to wait till it dries out and I'll re-caulk this and clean it up a bit again. But if everything works right, it should just run off the end here, and then I'm going to hook up a rain barrel. And what that rain barrel is going to do, it's going to collect the water, and then I'm going to drop a pump in it. And so I'm either going to collect this water like through the wall here and go inside and collect it, or outside and then pump it to this second rain barrel I have that I've been using indoors here. I've been just filling this with water as my sprinkler system runs, because I have a connection to the sprinkler system, and I have this as a reserve water supply that I can just get to. So like, I don't know what this is, like 55 gallons or something. So 32, 55, I don't remember, but anyway, just a ton of water. So lasts me a good long time. But basically, if I put a pump in the outside rain barrel, run a hose in here to this, feed this, and then that'll solve my wintertime problem, which is if I heat this greenhouse in the winter, how am I going to get water out here if the sprinkler system shut down? So, because this is way back from the house. But anyway, let me show you a test. So I got a little bit of water up here on the ladder, so let's climb up, and other than the drips on the joints, we'll see how this works. So I will say that my alignment on some of these Tuftex panels was a little off, as you can see. So there were some just slight gaps. So I grabbed some spare flashing that I had from when I put the PVC panels down below in, and just wherever those Tuftex panels didn't quite reach far enough, I just put that there. And fortunately I had 3 pieces left, and that's all I needed. That was perfect. So no waste, and that's part of my greenhouse philosophy here, is reuse stuff as much as possible, and make do. Don't go buy new stuff if you don't have to. So here we go. We got the water. Let's just pour it into the, so first, just here you can see, if you get a nice little light rain, this is going to trickle down. Now if we get a Kansas torrential downpour like this, my feet are going to go wet on the ladder here. So this is a mini gutter. It's not designed to be a full-blown gutter that catches every drip of water in a huge storm. So, but a little bit of rain, no problem. So let's just put it directly in the channel here, and we'll see what happens as it runs down. So first of all, it's not, the high side, it's not going up to the high side. So that's good news. We want everything to flow down. And again, I got to fix this here with some more caulk once it dries out, but look at that. Comes to the end, running off, going into the bucket. Yeah, this isn't that nasty top water, but anyway, seems to be working. So, cost of this project right here, that's 3 pieces of flashing at $6.55 at Lowe's, if I remember right. So we're talking, you know, under 20 bucks, a few screws that I had left over from the Tuftex installation. And it does the trick. And the whole idea here is that we don't want to be wiping out all our soil around the foundation here. So I'm gonna have to come in here and backfill anyway. But that's what we're trying to avoid. So again, we'll get that caulk dry and put the rain barrel in, and that'll be the next project. So, but this will do the trick here, I think, for the short term. So, all right, on to the next thing.